Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I'm doing an advanced review on a TV show called Revolution. And the reason I'm doing an advanced review is because today, earlier on NBC.com, which is a network that is premiering this show, released the episode early. Usually, a lot of times they do this. That way, more people kind of talk about the show. They release the pilot. Whoever wants to watch it, they watch it. And if it gets good feedback, more people are going to want to watch it on premiere day. So, yeah, so it's just more chance to get, word out there, and they like doing that with pilots a lot. And Revolution's NBC kind of big show for the year, especially because there's so many big names on it, especially like J.J. Abrams, he created Alias, Lost, so they're trying to look for a big show for NBC, and there's not many big shows for NBC. I mean, they're starting to with, like, The Voice, what else do they have? NBC's been going downhill. They have a couple of comedies, but yeah. So NBC's trying to get back in the ratings. They've been kind of not doing the best. So now they're trying out, Revolution, this big show. A lot of hype. When the trailer first came out, like, there's millions of views for the trailer, and I was one of them that watched it. And I have to say, usually I'm a big TV fanatic. I'm gonna tell you guys that. You guys know I'm a big comic book fanatic. That's why I do comic book reviews. But also another passion I have is television, especially supernatural kind of science fiction type of television shows. And this is kind of up my alley because it is kind of science fiction. Kind of like, not gonna say The Walking Dead, but kind of that, apocalypse kind of world. Because the lights went off, things get downgraded, and kind of have to really be like hunter and gatherers, go to our nature, and, not, try to rely on electricity because there is no electricity. You see how much the world has changed because of that. So, I would say it's very far off from The Walking Dead, but if I had to compare it to something, kind of Walking Dead, especially since we're seeing like a group kind of form, because not for survival, but also because they have to find out, how to get the lights off and lights on and stuff. And there's a lot of mystery to the show also, and that's something I really do like about J.J. Abrams' writing. Like I said, I liked Alias a lot. That I enjoyed that show. Lost, I've never actually seen the whole thing of Lost. I've seen a couple episodes here and there, but that's a big TV show, big. I would say, I think in years to come, people are still going to remember Lost because there's that mystery and stuff. And I think Revolution could do well if they do that kind of mystery type of thing. But let's talk about the episode. That way I can talk even more about the mystery part of it. But, yeah, so this episode, exactly what the trailer says is what happened in this episode. I feel like one problem I had with this episode was they revealed too much in the trailer. Like, everything that happened in the trailer is what happened in the episode, except with a little bit more dialogue, of course. But nothing, like, until, like, the last 3 minutes, nothing happened that would surprise you, because everything was revealed in the trailer. Like, Nate was part of the militia. That was revealed. The father died. Charlie's father dies. Finds her uncle. Danny's captured. All that's revealed in the trailer, and I feel like those things could have maybe shocked us a little bit more if it wasn't revealed in the trailer. So, like I said, this whole entire show is about how the lights went off and how people have to survive now without the lights, and how much we kind of rely on electricity and really runs our world. And the reason Charlie's father dies because he knows why the lights went out, and I don't think Charlie's uncle knows, but I think maybe he knows more than what we think because he had something involved with the lights also because he was in the military, you find out in the end. And then there's a couple of key players in this show that you would not think are key players until that last 3 minutes. A lot of random characters that you will see in this episode, you're like, oh, they're not going to be important, whatever. And they end up becoming a really big key player for this mystery. And I think, again, with this show, I think the way this show could be a success, I can't speak today, a success is with the mystery, because I think the mystery, that's why Lost is so well, is because of the mystery. And with this, it's more of like why did the lights go off, and kind of, I think they should keep with that and try to see, oh, go, like, a lot of the cliffhanger endings, and this, it wasn't like a cliffhanger-ish ending, it was like, oh, really, kind of ending, like, you're not like, I need more, I'm on the edge of my seat, it's just like, alright, I'll keep that in the back of my head, type of thing, and I was like, it does seem like that could be important. With this, I thought this was a mediocre pilot. I think it does explain what the show and what direction it's going to, because that's what pilots are, because pilots are, something is pitched to, I think it's like thundering outside, sorry guys. Yeah, so a pilot is something that is pitched to a network, that way they can see, alright, I'm going to get picked up, or if I'm not going to get picked up. And that's why the pilot kind of just describes what the show is about, but really can't show exactly what they're going to head to. And I think it did a good job in showing what the show's about. I just feel like, again, the trailer revealed way too much. The characters are interesting, maybe one or two of them. I would say three of them, actually. Charlie, main character. Danny, who has kind of his own separate story, and Miles. And I gotta say, Miles and Charlie are probably my favorites, because I really want to see how their relationship kind of builds, even though, like, they don't know each other, but you can see that family connection, and that's going to play a major role in this, and kind of see how they get closer, especially since Charlie doesn't really have any family. I think she's going to take a bond to Miles as, like, that father figure, but that's my guess. We'll have to see in the future. But, yeah, so I thought this was an okay pilot. It wasn't, this is the most amazing thing. It's just because I knew too much about the show, and nothing really surprised me. It's kind of just like going through the motions, because, like, alright, I saw that clip in the trailer, and, it really summed up this whole entire episode was the trailer, and it doesn't seem like I missed a beat, like, if I just saw the trailer, I would have saw the whole episode. And, I think maybe the second, third episode will be better, because we won't have a trailer that tells us everything. So I definitely have, hope for this show. Will it be another Terra Nova? I don't know. Hopefully not, because I want to see this show kind of last a little, I hope this show is one of those shows that kind of build up. I think that's what the show is going to be, is a build up. Maybe a little slow in the beginning, but I'm hoping there's more shockers. I definitely trust J.J. Abrams to do a good job, because he's done good jobs on a lot of different TV shows. And I'm excited. I am excited to see what happens next. Will it be my favorite fall TV show? I don't think so. At least right now, seeing the pilot, I don't think so. There's definitely a lot of other shows I'm excited for. Arrow, to name one, and The Vampire Diaries return. I'm totally excited for those shows. And even though I don't think it's going to be a good show, I'm also excited for Beauty and the Beast. I don't think it's going to be that great, but I do want to see the pilot. But yeah, this is one of the shows I'm going to say, I'm definitely going to keep watching, because I definitely have hope for the show. And again, I don't think it's going to, I really hope it's not one of those shows that get canceled after its 13 episode order, or gets canceled after they get picked up for a couple episodes for season 1 and then get canceled for season 2. I hope it's not that type of show, because I do think it's going to be a little slow in the beginning, and then people are going to be like, I don't want to watch this, and then the show ends up becoming a lot better towards the end, and then it gets canceled because there's not enough views, because they didn't get those views in the beginning. That happened with No Worry Family. I'm going to say I was a fan of the show, and the beginning really kind of sucked, and I kind of just stayed through it, and towards the end the show got a lot better. But, not enough people watched it, because they're like, oh, I'm going to skip to another show. I'm not going to waste my hour. And I'm hoping that the show is not like that, especially because it seems like it has such a big budget and stuff, and a lot of high hopes. So I'm going to give this pilot a 3.5. Again, not most amazing pilot, but it's definitely worth watching, and I think you should keep an eye on this show. Don't give up on it too quickly. I'm definitely going to be watching episode 2, and probably watch episode 1 again when it premieres officially. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll definitely be telling my friends and family about it, and we'll see. Definitely, if you guys enjoyed this review, maybe I'll do a review for episode 2. Just tell me in the comments below. If I get enough comments about it, I will do an episode 2 review. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I say give it a chance. See what if you don't like it, if you don't like what's going on in it, give it a chance. But again, if you don't like the whole light thing and mystery thing, then don't give it a chance. But I say stick with it. If you're like, I don't know, I'm not sure, stick with it. And I think it could definitely build up to become an even better show. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5. an okay pilot, just not an amazing pilot, but still worth watching. So this is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and Random Situations, both my YouTube channels, just to tell you more information about my YouTube channels and stuff, and you'll get updates. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this is Comic Uno. Tell me in the comments below what you thought. In the description below, I will have a link to the episode on NBC.com, and you can go see it for yourself and see if you enjoyed the episode before you have to watch all the commercials for NBC September 17th premiere. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys.